we want to celebrate the contributions of our Good Apple recipients. We want to recognize the time that they invest and the dedication that they give to our students. Honorees, I cannot say it enough, but thank you very, very much. Your efforts have never been more vital nor more appreciated than they are in our schools today. We look forward to hearing about the many ways that you support our students so they can eventually leave our schools prepared with the necessary skills to embrace the future. Whether you lead a school or just tutor one child, you make a difference. Thank you again for all of your service. I would like to introduce at this time our superintendent, John Allison.
It's a pleasure to be here tonight and an honor to serve as superintendent of the Wichita Public Schools. Those of you being recognized tonight support the largest school district in the Midwest. We welcome more than 50,500 students into our schools every day. Some of our students and their families are longtime Wichitans, and others are immigrants from around the United States and abroad. We now have more than 119 languages spoken in the homes of our students, representing 94 countries of birth. Each of our students is unique in how they learn, how they interact with others, and the support that they receive at home. We're blessed to have dedicated employees who first and foremost love what they do, who work hard, and who realize the tremendous impact they have every day on the lives of our students. We're also grateful to live in a community that values volunteerism and public service. On any given day, countless volunteers help in classrooms, serve on PTOs, and help with school activities. Business leaders and members of the clergy have established tutoring and mentoring programs in our schools. They've donated school supplies and funds to help serve our neediest students, and perhaps most valuable, they've donated their time. Today we honor you and say thank you for the service all of you have given to our district. Congratulations to all our Good Apple Award recipients. I'm honored to be a part of this celebration tonight as we honor all of your commitment and dedication to our district, to our community, and most importantly to our students. So now please welcome Wendy Johnson, our Division Director of Marketing and Communications, to introduce our Good Apples.
Good evening, everyone. I love tonight because each one of you has a story, and we're privileged that you've allowed us to share a piece of your story and that you're willing to share that story with others who stand up and support our students. We're going to roll first with our district partners and start with Mr. Don Evans, who's the owner of Evans Ceramic Supplies. We got to surprise Mr. Evans several weeks ago with his Good Apple. His store provides impeccable service for our district, having served for decades on our fine arts and facilities committees that study clay, kilns, and visual arts. He also hosts professional development opportunities at Evans Ceramics, his store, supplying make and take projects for our visual arts teachers. We're also pleased tonight to honor Major Joseph Wheeler, City Commander of the Salvation Army. Since 1997, the Salvation Army has provided nearly 146,000 school supply kits for families in Sedgwick County through the school supply landslide. In partnership with Credit Union of America and Cake TV, the Salvation Army has made an impact on countless lives of students and families in our community, and we're grateful that they continue to serve all of us. And finally, on our district partner front, we're pleased to introduce Lieutenant Colonel Terry Burke, retired U.S. Army. Thank you for your service, sir. Lieutenant Colonel Burke represents the Wichita chapter of Military Officers Association of America. They recently, this fall, held their 4th annual golf tournament and raised more than $20,000 to give scholarships to JROTC cadets in the Wichita Public Schools. We thank all of our district partners, and I invite you to help me celebrate them with a round of applause. We're going to start tonight to celebrate Adams Elementary School and Miss Rhonda Branson, who is the vocal music teacher. Rhonda shares her room and resources with multiple specialist teachers at Adams. She has a welcoming smile and encouragement for all, works very hard to maintain communication at Adams so new staff members feel involved and invested in the school community. We also celebrate Terry Fleming. Terry is at Adams so often, helping students, teachers, and working in the library that one might think she's a full-time staff member. She has great connections with many students and staff, knowing them by first name and sharing their awesome life experiences and excitement for learning. And lastly, from Adams, the custodial team of Farron Robinson, Irma Denise Carter, and James Baker. Farron, Denise, and James take a great deal of pride in their work and treat Adams as though it was their own. They mentor and build important connections with many students and remain positive and supportive, always trying to do what they can to help. And they are but one of a number of custodial teams tonight, and I think that speaks to the important role our custodians play in the culture of our school buildings. We're pleased from Allen Elementary to recognize Marilyn Hagemeister. Marilyn has been a loyal substitute at Allen since her retirement from teaching. Her work with kids is invaluable and her dependability priceless. The team from Allen says, thank you, Mrs. H. Also, we move on to Allison Traditional Magnet with Danielle McLean, our teacher. Danielle makes sure that all of her students participate to their fullest capability, and she challenges them to do their best. Her students' art is displayed throughout the school, where she also leads an after-school art club. Also from Allen, we celebrate the Allison Special Education Paraprofessional Team of Michael Flagel, Ty Lamb, and Brianna Martinez. Allison's para team works together to make sure students and staff needs are met. They're positive, encouraging. They encourage students to do their very best and even volunteer to help with extracurricular activities at school. From Alvin E. Morris Administration Center, my home away from home, we start with Diane Callowert, Special Education Teaching Specialist. Diane is receiving her award from Woodman Elementary School for going above and beyond to provide support, services, and expertise to Woodman, as well as one of their students. She has a genuine commitment, devotion, and passion to helping individual students with disabilities make real progress and experience success. Also from AMAC, as we call it, is Kimberly Nance, social worker. Kim is being honored tonight by Allen Elementary School for her support during a time of need at Allen. She went there and was hands-on with a student who benefited from her calm and caring manner. The staff was able to observe and learn from her expertise, and they wanted to honor her for making a difference. And lastly, from AMAC, we have Gina Wiedemann, benefits specialist, a busy lady lately. Gina exhibits professionalism, customer service, and depth of knowledge when it comes to benefits, regulatory changes, compliance initiatives, and payroll deductions. She also provides our employees with the knowledge and support they need to navigate the district's benefit plan. From Anderson Elementary School, we celebrate Teresa Bullard, substitute teacher. Students and staff appreciate Teresa for being a substitute they can count on. In addition to her sub work, she also volunteers a lot of personal time at the school, attending field trips and special events to provide extra support to the Anderson team. Also from Anderson, we have the office staff of Diana Kessler and Susan George. Diana and Sue are the glue that holds Anderson together, smiling and solving problems in the crazy world of an elementary front office. Anderson will miss them both next year. From Black Traditional Magnet, we have Tina Qualls. Tina has been the librarian at Black for 4 years and is awesome at picking out books for kids. She brought Lunch Bunch to Black, where students by grade level give up their lunchtime to come in and read. That is awesome. Also from Black, we have the PTO for 2016-17 of Katera Hoshaw, Michelle Granados, Mallory Mock, Chris Nordhook, Tammy Lloyd, and Tammy Rowlett. These ladies have given countless hours to put together book fairs, tabulate fundraisers, set up movie nights, the school's carnival, conduct PTO meetings, arrange family dinner night fundraisers, have candy sale dinners for staff, all of which create memories for Black students and invaluable support for school staff. From Buckner Performing Arts and Science Magnet Elementary School, we celebrate Craig Aikman, Senior Manager of Group Sales at the Theater League. This man pulled off something really cool earlier this year. Thanks to Craig and Theater Rocks, Buckner's 3rd through 5th grade students were able to take part in an amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity when Wicked came to town. The students attended the show and also had one of the Wicked performers come to their school and coach them. Saw pictures. It was an absolutely fantastic opportunity and once-in-a-lifetime chance. Also from Buckner, we celebrate Rebecca Borton, 1st grade teacher. Rebecca has undeniable compassion for her students and colleagues, exhibiting a gentle spirit and quiet demeanor. She's willing to go the extra mile to ensure that all students are given an opportunity to have real-life learning experiences. And finally, from Buckner, we honor Marilyn Galvin. Affectionately known as the Glitter Queen, Marilyn has volunteered at Buckner for 5 years in Mrs. Cambui's kindergarten classroom, working with small groups of children on academic skills, tying a lot of shoes, and loving on the Buckner kindergartners. From Caldwell, we celebrate Ruth Diaz, Administrative Assistant. Ruth is dedicated to the service of Caldwell students, staff, and parents. No request is too small, and she demonstrates integrity and a commitment to customer service through her welcoming and respectful demeanor. Also from Caldwell is Maria Ocon, clerk. Maria is the first person parents and visitors meet at Caldwell. Her pleasant and friendly personality makes families feel welcomed and important, providing excellent customer service to all members of the school community. Excuse me. Also from Caldwell is Jason Titus, 3rd grade teacher. Jason is dedicated to the students, staff, and families of Caldwell. In addition to his tireless work to support success for all students, he organizes events in the Caldwell community. Everything he does is for the benefit of his school, and Caldwell feels fortunate to have him as part of the family. And lastly, from Chester Lewis Academic Learning Center, we have Brianna Renich, counselor. Brianna has been extremely helpful during a transition year to help new teachers new to the building understand the nuances of their new situation with the alternative school, the virtual school, and the adult learning center combined. Thank you, Brianna, for your efforts on behalf of Wichita students, and thanks to all of you for supporting our kids. We start our next group of honorees with Chisholm Trail Elementary School and the structured learning team that includes Katie Cope, Dawn Mangrum, Linda Springer, Elnita Cole, Kim Curtis, LaBrittany Ginyard, Lisa Clock, Alicia Mitchell, Joyce Ryder, Arsenio Reynolds Reason, Nicole Snyder, and Julie Ulrich. The team works nonstop to support complex and challenging students' behaviors during the school day. Collaboration and communication occurs among many adults, and this team takes pride in being strong advocates for Chisholm Trail students. Also from Chisholm Trail, we have Megan Westfall. While Megan teaches PE at Chisholm Trail part-time, she is full-time invested in Chisholm Trail students. After leading Girls on the Run and writing a grant to get more girls involved last year, Megan also created a school running club for girls and boys this fall. She's a team player who makes Chisholm Trail a better school. And lastly, from Chisholm Trail, we have Jody Wandra, speech-language pathologist. Jody works part-time at Chisholm Trail as well, but often puts in extra hours to get things done for staff and students. She always has a smile on her face and is willing to lend a helping hand. According to her team, she makes the school a better place. From Cloud Elementary, we celebrate University United Methodist Church, Pastor Joe Mead, and Kay Harrison, chairperson of missions. Pastor Joe, Kay, and their congregation have generously blessed the Cloud family on numerous occasions. From backpacks to school supplies to monetary donations for uniforms, they have provided students with the supplies necessary to allow them to learn. Cloud is grateful to the University United Methodist community. From Coleman Middle School, we celebrate John Nance, 6th and 7th grade counselor. John has an everyone can mindset. He believes and shows through his actions that all students can learn and be successful. He helps students processing emotions and setting goals to achieve success, exemplifying the core beliefs of Coleman Middle School. Also from Coleman, we have Jane Botchell, science teacher. Jane's support of Coleman students is astonishing. She attends concerts, athletic events, and other activities, as well as tutors former Coleman students who need help in their freshman classes with her free time. From College Hill Elementary School, we have the pre-K team of Lucretia Polk and Margaret Kraulick. Lucretia and Margaret make a great team in the pre-K classroom at College Hill. They work well together to create a safe and comforting environment for the 4-year-olds, and it's fun to watch students learn and grow because of their dedication. From Curtis Middle School, we have Dulce Ballos, paraeducator. Dulce has been serving Curtis students for just a few years and is already a true pro in the classroom. She recognizes the needs of her students and makes sure they receive the necessary support. She stays in constant communications with the IEP managers, ensuring her students are successful. Also from Curtis, we celebrate the 6th grade math team. Alice Dianita, Casey Kelly, Kathy Peters, and Amanda Somsel. This team created common lessons, bell work, assessments, and homework for their students over the summer and created a website to share this work with district teachers. They've also presented their planning strategies to district teachers during in-service activities. From East High School, we celebrate Travis Folds, cafe manager. Travis has transformed East's cafeteria, the hangar, into a place where students want to come and eat and hang out. His hard work, dedication, and quality food preparation, along with lead-by-example leadership, has doubled the breakfast and lunch numbers since he came to East High. That's amazing. East High is our largest high school, and Travis has a huge job on his hands, so great work. We're also pleased to celebrate Miranda Wilson, instrumental music teacher. Miranda has an insatiable passion for student success and quality. The instrumental music program at East has always been known for its excellence. Miranda has embraced that tradition and raised the standard even higher. The growth in quality and numbers of student musicians is noteworthy. And lastly, from Enterprise Elementary School, we celebrate Julie Wagner, MTSS facilitator. Julie has gone over and beyond to make sure each teacher has the tools, resources, and trust to help each student reach success in all MTSS areas, both academically and behaviorally. She's always available to help staff do their best to increase student achievement. We appreciate all that this group does to support student achievement and the other needs of our students. Thank you very much. We're going to start our recognition at Gammon Elementary with Megan Carney, first grade teacher. Megan is a dedicated teacher and leader who cares deeply for her students, encourages them to reach their full potential, and believes that they can be successful. Her wide depth of knowledge, care, and support for not only her students but the staff makes her an invaluable part of the Gammon community. Also from Gammon is Faith Builders and Miss Andrea Dixon. Andrea is very dedicated to making sure that the needs of Gammon students are met. She has provided coats, clothes, shoes, food, and love to students. When Gammon emails her with a need, she's there in an hour with help. Everyone is extremely grateful for Andrea and Faith Builders for taking care of them. From Gardner Elementary School, we celebrate Miss Lisa Burgess, third grade teacher. Among other things, Lisa plays an important role within her third grade team, which she had to quickly take on this year. She balances the many jobs she carries with organization and understanding. She's always willing to lend a helping hand, and if you have the opportunity to hear about the United Way's Read to Succeed program, Lisa is the teacher that has really helped to transition that into multiple school environments. She's done a great job teaching and helping to share that love that the community has for our students and the desire to help them be successful. From Gardner, we're also pleased to recognize Beverly Hall, school psychologist intern. Beverly is always willing to step up and support students who need an extra boost. She has worked hard on improving systems and processes at Gardner and is constantly willing to celebrate with staff and do what's in the best interest of students. And from Gardner, we have Jennifer Venn, behavior interventionist. Jennifer is new to her position at Gardner and is recognized as one of the most professional staff members in the building. She supports administration and teachers with behavior interventions for students, always putting kids first. From Gordon Parks Academy, we have Diana Green, lunch aide. Diana is a recess supervisor, parent, and a strong voice in the Gordon Parks community. She treats everyone with dignity and respect, working hard to make sure that all students feel safe and supported. And from Gordon Parks Academy, we celebrate Brian Jordan, custodian. Brian plays an important role in establishing a positive school culture, as so many of our school custodians do. His dedication to go the extra mile is exemplified by his hard work and positive attitude. Brian creates an open-minded environment at Gordon Parks by making parents, students, and faculty feel welcome and supported. From Griffith Elementary, we celebrate the Belson team, Aisha and Tina Belson. They can be seen on a weekly basis in the school finding creative ways to encourage the staff, like writing kind notes or bringing in baked treats. They're kind to those around them and seek to build relationships with students to encourage and inspire them. Next, we honor my friend Martha Bruce Fair. Martha proactively assists and interacts positively in a compassionate manner with all stakeholders at Hadley Middle School, whether students, families, teachers, support staff in the district or in the community. Her mission is to make sure everyone at Hadley feels uplifted. Also from Hadley, we're recognizing Nancy Sumter. I was about to call you Nancy Substitute. Nancy goes above and beyond the call of duty daily. Her helpfulness, courtesy, and customer service are a great asset to Hadley, as they were in our building when Nancy was a substitute recently for us. From Hamilton Middle School, we celebrate Erica Kelly. Erica has done an excellent job as head secretary and bookkeeper at Hamilton, improving all of the office procedures, and as a great communicator, it has made her an invaluable asset to the Hamilton family, where they had 2 Education Edge grant celebrations today. It was a lot of fun this afternoon. Also from Hamilton, we have Andrea Yoder Graber, science teacher. Andrea's classroom is a fun environment where high-level learning regularly takes place. She also serves as chair for one of Hamilton's MTSS committees. Her colleagues said they are lucky to have her on their team. Harry Street Elementary is celebrating City Life Church, including Pastor Casey Casamento, Pastor Ben Davis, Dr. Michael Highland, Ben Wilburn, Catherine Klunder, and Kristen Shannon. City Life Church is a supportive partner to Harry Street's entire school community. They shared time and talent with families during back-to-school night, and they donated candy and trunks to Trunk or Treat. They encouraged staff with personalized notes and even put a Keurig bar in the workroom. From Heights High School, we celebrate Christ Lutheran Church and Pastor Chad Langdon. Staff members at Heights have benefited from the adoption of their school by Christ Lutheran Church. Several times throughout the past 2 years, members of Christ Lutheran have shared snacks and positive messages with the Heights staff. It's a great morale booster and greatly appreciated. Also from Heights, we celebrate Wes Regier, counselor. Wes embodies the phrase, all other assigned duties. In addition to his duties as guidance department chair, Wes has taken on the responsibilities of sponsoring the Heights student leadership class. Students are benefiting greatly from his positive leadership and energy. From Horace Mann Dual Language Magnet, we celebrate Alma Rivas, teacher. Alma has served at Horace Mann for many years, putting her heart into serving bilingual students as well as the community. This year, Alma has even more responsibility, leading a team with new members, and she has risen to and exceeded expectations. Also from Horace Mann, we honor Kathy Snyder, school psychologist. Kathy works collaboratively with the child study team and staff to meet student needs through the implementation of the problem-solving process. She is resourceful, knowledgeable, and helpful in assisting teachers with strategies for challenging students. From Hyde International Studies and Communications Magnet Elementary, we have the Hyde Magnet Dream Team. Staff members Carol Halton, Julie Lampkin, Katie Lovell, Marilee Mayo, Jennifer Porter, and parents Jamie Smart, Rebecca Snell, and Charlie Young are being recognized for this team honor because they've been instrumental in collaborating and revising Hyde's new magnet focus for leadership and international explorations. They've spent many hours dedicated to creating a great program at Hyde that expands on bringing out the leader in every child while exploring international themes. From Information Services and Technology, Ms. Linda Wyatt, Product Support Technician. Linda exhibits professionalism, customer service, and a positive attitude, approaching each technical challenge in a calm and reassuring manner while leaving no doubt that it will be solved. Linda is the computer specialist in our administrative center, so you can appreciate that that is no small task to keep 9 floors of staff wrangled and in place with technology that works beautifully. There isn't a floor or a department in the administrative center that has not benefited from Linda's expertise, myself included. And Linda, I can tell you that it is a pleasure and an honor to work with you. From Isley Traditional Magnet Elementary School, we honor Megan Adams, school psychologist. Megan's contributions to the problem-solving process have been instrumental in helping staff and students improve achievement at Isley. She spends countless hours going above and beyond, designing and helping to implement strategies that target areas in need of improvement. And finally, from Isley, we celebrate Barbara Simmons. Barbara has helped in numerous ways, from working with small groups to individuals, supervising events and field trips. Even though her child has moved on to middle school, she still generously gives an afternoon each week in dedication to the progress and enrichment of 5th graders at the school. We appreciate Barbara and we appreciate all of you. Thank you for your support of our students. We want to begin our next group and celebration at Jackson Elementary School and Kanika Homan. Miss Cat, as she is called, serves as the supervisor of the yearbook. She also spearheaded the first Daddy-Daughter dance, which was a huge success, and took it upon herself to lead a group into redecorating the staff lounge to make it more appealing. Hats off to you, Miss Cat, for your hard work on behalf of staff and students at Jackson. Also from Jackson, we celebrate Joe Moore, head custodian. Joe is a quiet encourager to both students and staff, going above and beyond to do whatever it takes for kids. One of Jackson's students said, "He is a great man and a great custodian." Others have said he makes us laugh and cheers us up when we're sad. Jackson is grateful for Mr. Joe. Also from Jackson, we celebrate the pre-K team of Cynthia Ellington and Lavina Telford. Cindy and Lavina serve pre-K students and their families with excellence. The students respond to their high expectations, love learning, and they leave ready for kindergarten. The Jackson team loves to see the excitement that Cindy and Lavina bring to the pre-K learning environment. Heading across town to Kinsler Elementary, we celebrate Tricia Ellsworth, K-2 interrelated teacher. She is one of the most selfless people I know, is one of the many positive ways Tricia has been described. She goes above and beyond for every Kinsler student and helps colleagues problem solve and plan for the needs of all. Also from Kinsler, we celebrate Marcia Helmer. Marcia has been a staple at Kinsler for 3 years. She volunteers every morning, 5 days a week, to tutor students. Marcia helps students develop a love of reading and learning, as well as helping the kids feel good about themselves. We are also pleased to celebrate Kinsler's principal, Julie Scott. Since the day that Julie joined the Kinsler staff, she has led, listened, encouraged, and improved her school. Every day that Julie steps through Kinsler's doors is a day she strives to make a difference. For her countless ways and tireless efforts, her staff thanks her and says, "As you lead, we will follow." From Lawrence Elementary School, we celebrate Janice Harris, third grade teacher. Janice has been teaching children for 34 years. She shows a passion and dedication to her students and families, often going out of her way to help them after school hours. The Lawrence team said Janice has a gift for building relationships with students and making sure they succeed in all they do. From Linwood Elementary, we're pleased to recognize the volunteer team of Tylee Davis, Chastity Schneider, and Elizabeth Solis. Tylee and Elizabeth worked hard on cleaning up the courtyard and decorating it for fall. They even ensured the new shed was assembled. All three of the ladies being honored have volunteered time each week to clean and prepare fruits and vegetables as part of the school's fruit and vegetable grant program. From Mayberry Cultural and Fine Arts Middle Magnet School, we have Jennifer Davis. Jennifer joined the Mayberry team this year as their new full-time MTSS facilitator. From day one, she's been a tremendous asset to her Mayberry colleagues, providing quality professional development as well as individual coaching on district initiatives. Her coworkers are glad she's now a Panther. Also from Mayberry is Kelly Frederick. Kelly joined the Mayberry team this year as their new library media specialist. Within a few short weeks, she has infused life into the Mayberry Library Media Center. Full classes and individual students are now utilizing resources like never before. From McLean Science and Technology Magnet Elementary School, we recognize Andrea Johnson. Andrea does amazing work at McLean. She has served as the PTA president for 2 years, and she continues to work away to make the school great, including designing bulletin boards, helping with the STEM fair, and working to feed the teachers. Also from McLean, we celebrate the paraprofessional team of Denise Jensen, April Little, Jackie Verbeck, and Anna Tran. The paras at McLean do an amazing job with all they do, supporting the classroom, small group instruction, and making great connections with students. They can be counted on to jump in and assist with anything that's needed. From Meade Middle School, we recognize Penny Kralichek, paraprofessional. Penny has taken upon herself to design and maintain the bulletin boards in Meade's math hallway. On the first day of school, students were welcomed by the display that Penny spent summer hours creating. Using her own time, Penny crafts fabulous new exhibits each month. Also from Meade, we celebrate the science teaching team of Brian Anderson, Susan Gromish, Chad Orton, Susan Osborne, Connie Reddick, and Wendy Russell. Meade tragically lost a great teacher in 2013. This fall, they honored her memory with the 4th annual Beth Adamson Science Inquiry Conference, or BASIC. The Meade teachers honored tonight have worked loyally to establish and maintain this special yearly event, which inspires students and honors Beth's legacy. For Minnehaha, we celebrate Kyla Wood, reading intervention teacher. Kyla has helped Minnehaha students and staff this year in her role as reading intervention teacher. She is a true team player. She offers her time and knowledge to teachers willingly. She helps them complete their assignments, disseminates data, and makes decisions in the best interests of Minnehaha's kids. And finally, from Minnehaha, we celebrate the Child Study team of Tara Carlson, Nikki Inman, Erica Johnson, Kim Weber, and Beth Zur. This team is amazing, said the Minnehaha recognition team. They are each outstanding in their individual roles. They are just as awesome as a team. They have helped staff learn about new processes for student success, and they also work with grade levels to ensure the best education possible for their students. We know that's what you all have in mind, and we thank you for doing what's right and what's best for Wichita kids. We begin tonight at Mueller, recognizing Brenda Chairs, K1 substitute teacher. Brenda is a true team player. She has quickly become part of the Mueller family. This is her second long-term position there, and she does an awesome job. She spends her time, her money, and her energy to go beyond her responsibilities in order to serve the special needs of her students. Also from Mueller, we celebrate Ben Staubel. Ben is an amazing ASL teacher. He totally engages his students as he teaches them life skills. It is truly amazing to observe the skills his students have mastered under his nurturing and high-structured guidance. His energy and positive attitude is contagious to all who enter the room. And also from Mueller is the K1 para team of Crystal Fowler and Akeisha West. This team is truly one of a kind. Crystal and Akeisha are dedicated to go beyond the call of duty to meet the special needs of the babies they serve. Their students make tremendous gains under their purposeful and intentional teaching strategies. From North High School, we celebrate Alfonso Arroyo Montoya, paraeducator. Alfonso has gone beyond the normal duty of working in the structured learning classroom to help and earn the trust of a student who is faced with multiple challenges, and he's helped that student make a smooth transition to school in the U.S. He has managed to do the job of two people with great dignity. Also from North, we celebrate Chris Hopper. Chris is a retired, dedicated employee who works tirelessly to help North High seniors graduate by helping them with their senior projects. She also works with the Tier 2 students to improve their reading skills. Chris has given her time to help both teachers and students achieve their goals. And finally from North, we celebrate Bill Loudermilk, family and consumer science teacher. Bill has repeatedly gone above and beyond the call of duty for his job in the culinary pathway. He is hardworking and works teaching the students, staff, and cooking club. He has goals for improvement in the department. He has goals for improvement of the department equipment and meets those through catering events and grant writing. From here at Northeast Magnet High School, we celebrate Dale Craddy. Dale has been a long-term sub at Northeast for more than 2 years. He has become an extremely valuable member of their team and fills in anywhere, anytime, at a moment's notice, as he always does with a great attitude. Also from Northeast, we celebrate Jenny Donahue. Jenny is a tremendous asset to her school. She is both an outstanding English teacher and also an excellent sponsor for Northeast Student Council. Through her guidance, Northeast Magnet has raised thousands of dollars for multiple charitable organizations in the city. And last but not least, from Northeast, we have Bob Gibfried, paraprofessional. Bob came to Northeast 2 years ago as a long-term sub in the Academic Life Skills program. After they hired a permanent teacher, Bob chose to stay on as a paraprofessional. Daily, he exhibits a caring attitude towards his students. Northeast is very lucky to have someone with his abilities in their program. We shift sides of town, and honor Northwest High School and begin with Candace Allen. Candace has rejuvenated the Grizzly Pride bear wear. She works every opportunity she can to provide high fashion spirit attire and accessories for the Grizzly Nation. This year-round fundraising effort benefits Northwest students and staff through teacher grants. Also from Northwest, we celebrate Jeremy Langer. Jeremy has been the athletic trainer at Northwest for 4 years. Not only does he attend practices and games, but he will come in early or stay late to give students treatments to help with their recovery. Jeremy is a quick phone call away for all of the teams and is always willing to help when needed. Finally, from Northwest High, we celebrate the Honors Program Vertical Alignment Team of Lindsay Bales, Melissa Butin, Jennifer Enright, and Liz Ann Minerva. This team has done a phenomenal job at Northwest of vertical alignment for the honors program. They collaborate to ensure rigor and relevance for students, regardless of funding cuts. Their passion and intelligent work, and they work diligently to maintain high expectations for the honors program at Northwest. From OK Elementary School, we celebrate Faith Community Church. Pastor Joe Voss, Donna Glanville, Greg Tuning, Kelly Tuning, and Diana Dorland. Faith Community Church has been partnering with OK Elementary for many years. From providing donuts for staff meetings, opening up the church for in-service days, providing lunch, to the notes of encouragement and warm smiles, OK knows that FCC is truly their partner. At Ortiz Elementary School, we celebrate the Girls on the Run team of Amanda Shue, Shanna Balton, Socorro Esqueda, Margaret Arona, Natalie Silva, and Emma Trout. The Ortiz Girls on the Run group provides 3rd through 5th grade girls with lessons on leading a healthy and confident lifestyle that integrates running. The volunteer coaches do an outstanding job facilitating this curriculum with girls and preparing them with lifelong skills. And about 3 weeks ago, all of the girls ran a 5K at O.J. Watson Park, which was fantastic to see. We next celebrate from Pleasant Valley Elementary School, Tracy Leadham, science teacher. Tracy goes above and beyond daily to support the students and staff at Pleasant Valley Elementary. Not only does she run an incredible science program in the building, she also leads the problem-solving team, serves as a member of the MTSS leadership team, and serves as a peer mentor. Also from Pleasant Valley, we celebrate Kenya Robledo, secretary. Kenya's positive, inspirational attitude is contagious. She brings cheer, professionalism, and dedication to the office, always willing to lend a helping hand. Kenya works to ensure that the students, staff, and families at Pleasant Valley have what they need to feel supported at school. From Price Harris Communications Magnet Elementary, we celebrate Patsy Barnes, special education teacher. Patsy is contagious. Her booming, infectious laugh, wide smile, I don't know Patsy that well to call her wild. Her wide smile and her passionate, deep desire to see the neediest kids learn, as well as others, will certainly be the lasting legacy after 30 years of service to kids. This, and over the years, Patsy's involvement in nearly everything, is indeed inspiring at Price Harris. Price Harris also celebrates Trixie Good, ESL teacher. When combining Trixie's conscientious and soft-spoken manner with her uniquely in-tune insights of each child, you get Trixie, an irreplaceably amazing problem solver who thrives on moving Price Harris forward. And finally, from Price Harris, we celebrate Edie Jones, teacher. Edie builds positive, long-term, and meaningful relationships by her hospitable, compassionate, and benevolent ways. She is uncannily successful with boys who have a history of being disruptive, very needy, and unsuccessful. A turnaround teacher that has students recounting her as a gift decades later is indeed a compliment. From Riverside Leadership Magnet, we celebrate Sarah Bosworth, who is the office staff. Sarah always ensures that all students, staff, and parents are taken care of. She organizes many family events, writes grants for technology and new innovative items to enhance their curriculum, and she coordinates numerous fundraisers. She is a one-woman army who makes her school better every day. And from Robinson Middle School, we celebrate Missy Congdon, school's social worker. As the leader of the attendance work group, Missy has taken the lead to research, implement, and start the Start on Time program at Robinson this school year. Her extra efforts to make the program a success have been culture-changing at Robinson and have decreased tardies to class dramatically. Missy and all of you make a huge difference for students in Wichita, and we thank you for all that you do. We start our recognition tonight with Miss Jennifer Bellinger Sipes, who would much prefer to be behind the camera out there than up on the stage. And we are thrilled to be able to recognize her this evening. Jennifer is one of our producer directors in media production services. In addition to her own job, over the last year, Jennifer has done the job of another staff person as we sought to fill a position. She did both of those jobs while she was creating a video opportunity to celebrate 16 years of bond construction by creating weekly before and after videos that showcase our schools throughout this school year. If you haven't had a chance to catch them on Facebook yet, I encourage you to go online and look, both because they're really awesome stories about the bond issue and the celebrations that you all have made, but they're just tremendous stories about our community. Also from the School Service Center, we celebrate Lisa Edgar, Secretary in the Operations Division. Lisa does whatever she can for whoever she can, and she's always willing to go above and beyond what is required. It isn't just one thing Lisa does to deserve this award. It's a combination of everything she does and the positive impact she has on the whole district with her excellent attitude. Also from the School Service Center is Julia Hutchinson, Environmental Inspector. Julia has gathered data and created a manual that includes each school's FEMA safe shelter, along with evaluating the location of the green bus doors for each school site. This will make our students and bus drivers safer in the event of inclement weather. Also from the School Service Center, we celebrate Michael Wares, Security Officer. Michael is receiving his award from White Elementary School. When charged with the task of helping White Elementary safely transition their students from 7 buses to 1, Michael stepped up to the challenge with patience and enthusiasm. He continues to check on the school to help ensure that dismissal is seamless, safe, and civil. He is a true asset to our school community and certainly appreciated by White Elementary. From Seltzer Elementary, we celebrate Lauren Fritzler, kindergarten teacher. A quote from Lauren's nomination reads, "As a parent, I have seen firsthand how wonderful a teacher Mrs. Fritzler is. She is organized and friendly, but most importantly, she cares about my child academically and emotionally. My student loves to go to the school every day, and it is because of the lifelong love of learning Mrs. Fritzler exudes." What a compliment from a parent. Congratulations. Also from Seltzer, we celebrate the structured learning paras, including Daisha Brown, Alicia Lowry, Adrian Nasse, Linda Pashka, and Holly Scott. This team works hard to find resources that help students make connections to their learning. They volunteer to take work home so they are well prepared when they work with students. They are always positive and encouraging, and they are respected by the team. From South High School, we recognize Kathy Mong, teacher and CTE specialist. Kathy does a phenomenal job with the Teaching as a Career program. She's a fabulous instructor and is an outstanding role model for these students. She shows them the knowledge and the passion that it takes to be a great teacher. Also from South High, we celebrate Shannon Neal, school nurse. Shannon was instrumental in saving the life of a staff member who went into cardiac arrest during school hours earlier this year. Her level-headedness was key as she stepped in and initiated life support measures. She is truly a blessing to all at South. She also emailed us and asked us to make sure and acknowledge Miss Leedy. And Kara, I don't know if you're out there or not. She made a special point to draw out that Miss Leedy also stepped forward and did whatever it took to make sure that this individual survived the ordeal. So thank you to you as well, Kara. Also from South, we celebrate Patty Willert, health room clerk. Patty is a big part of the team that provides medical help to students, staff, and even parents at South High. She was instrumental in supporting the school nurse, again during this same life-saving effort. Patty is always one that steps up and helps anyone in need. From Southeast High School, we honor Belita Fry, library clerk. Belita is very active in Southeast's brand new school library. Not only does she help students and teachers find resources, but she also runs several library programs. She's a great team player, and she personally goes out of her way to help when it isn't part of her job description. Also from Southeast, we honor Nancy Goldston, JAG specialist. Nancy is great at what she does. She keeps in contact with current students and past students. She has such a connection with them that they actively participate in group discussions, volunteer, and are thinking about their futures. She's a great asset to both the staff and the students at Southeast. And finally, from Southeast, we celebrate Annette Martin, mathematics teacher. Annette is always willing to help and go the extra mile for the math department. She works hard for the students and teachers in Southeast and can always be counted on. From Spate Science and Communications Magnet Elementary School, we celebrate Amy Beckman. Amy is a brand new counselor in our district. She has immersed herself in the school's culture at Spate, adding her own spin and amazing energy. She supports students, staff, and parents, embracing them with encouragement, positivity, and the tools they need to be successful. Spate loves having Amy at their school. Also from Spate, we celebrate Orpha Mora, ESOL Para. Orpha is a gift to Spate. Her positive attitude, professionalism, and passion for students shines wherever she might be working. Whether it be the cafeteria, the playground, or with a small group, she's patient and kind to students and staff alike. From Stanley Elementary, we recognize Molly Blades, first grade teacher. Molly has done a marvelous job this year taking on a leadership role with the transition of the building into the Leader in Me program. This transformation has not only been through the building decor, but it has also changed the culture at Stanley for its students, staff, and the entire community. Also from Stanley, we celebrate the Intermediate Structured Learning Team. Patricia Chrisman, Annika Perry, Heather Power, Ludum Salazar, and Amy Sebastian are being recognized for the patience and the grace they show every day with Stanley students. Their students are lucky to have such a wonderful group to help them learn and succeed in school. From Stuckey, we celebrate Katie Henning, 8th grade math teacher and team leader. Katie is great to have as a team leader, and she is exemplary in the classroom. She treats the world with a take no excuses attitude. I love that. And she isn't afraid to reach out into the unknown and take a chance if it means helping someone. And she holds everyone to the ideals at Stuckey. From West High School, we celebrate Mark Zeiser. Mark was a huge help getting the girls' golf program started back up at West High after 15 years. They had limited supplies this year for the girls to use, such as clubs, golf balls, tees, and shirts. Basically, everything, thanks to Mark. From White Elementary School, we celebrate the 3rd grade team of Sarah Johnson, Kelly Kelly, Nicole Lamar, and Elizabeth Sinsman. This team is ahead of the curve and goes the extra mile in all that they do. They are passionate, skilled, and collaborative, never giving up on students and finding creative solutions for every situation. They are resourceful and professional and make a positive difference for kids every day at White. From Wilbur, we celebrate Jenny Carlson, 8th grade math teacher. Jenny is a wonderful teacher and role model. She goes above and beyond to help her students understand the material by constantly trying new strategies. Plus, she's a great teammate, and she goes out of her way to assist all of her students. Also from Wilbur, we celebrate Jacinda Roberts, librarian. Jacinda has done an amazing job connecting readers to specific literature. She goes out of her way to locate books in the library and around the district for her students. Plus, she has spent thankless hours grinding through the textbook inventory to make a difference for Wilbur kids. Lastly, from Wilbur, we celebrate Stacy Stockmer, psychologist. Stacy runs the child study team at Wilbur and is also the chairperson for the Circle of Friends group that has an impressive 80-plus students. She has a heart of gold and works daily with high-risk students to guide them to better decisions. From Wichita Virtual School, we celebrate Lee Miller, 1st through 8th grade and flex teacher. Lee has devoted herself to making Wichita Virtual School the best program in the state. She works hard to make sure she understands the state's guidelines for virtual schools and goes above and beyond to make sure her families get the support they need. From Woodland Health and Wellness Magnet, we celebrate the Woodland STEMS team of Marcia Balaver, Rebecca Kutra, Patrina Parker, Elizabeth Russell, and Marie Seymour. The Woodland STEM team volunteered their own time to design and write a grant that integrated STEM and their health and wellness theme. While their school did not receive the grant, the team is still developing ways that they can integrate STEM and create the best possible learning environment for Woodland students. And to close out our evening, we are pleased to honor someone who is honored for the work that he does that had him get off at 6 o'clock tonight, and that would be Sheldon Irwin, who is a first student bus driver. He scrambled over here as soon as his bus route was done. Sheldon is being recognized by Anderson Elementary School for the patience and positivity with which he approaches and greets Anderson students. He contributed to their United Way fundraiser this year so that the students that ride his bus could participate in United Way events. Thank you, Sheldon, for everything that you do. Thanks to all of you for your work supporting our students. That draws our fall Good Apple event to a close. Please drive safely going home. And again, thank you for all that you do. Never give up on our kids, and we hope to see you back here in future years. Thank you.